The subs to the Lions, number 12, Oliver Naylor, number 14, Jordan Lee, number 15, Roger Lee, number 16, Dominic Wilkinson, and number 17, Jack Tolley. The referee tonight is Tom Bowkett, and his assistants are Lewis Papworth and Callum Fisk. Tonight's match sponsor is Whitegates. Before the game, we'd like to wish Lawrence Constable a happy 21st birthday, and we hope he can score the winner tonight. We hope you enjoy the game, and come on you Lions!
There's one who's going to concede like 20. Bonnie, no. Oh,
Skyball. It's got snow on it. Torch.
Top! Oh, we're going to score in the first minutes. Come Miles, well done.
So I'm here with manager Glenn Clarence and assistant manager Steve Hamilton and Paul Postlethwaite following the 2-0 defeat to Coventry United in the Midland League Premier Division. And Glenn, you said it was going to be a difficult game today, and it proved so.
Is that a question?
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the game?
I don't think it was as difficult as I thought it would be, and we've lost 2-0. I think we gave them an easy ride second half. I thought, albeit we were organised first half and didn't give them any open glaring chances first half. At the minute, we're too easy to play against. That's not the Heanor town that we built this season. That's not the Heanor town that's got us to where we've got. Therefore, we've lost 2-0. When I say we aren't working hard enough, we're working honestly. But we pride ourselves and have built this side on not giving teams a minute, and at the minute they're getting an hour. So that's not good enough.
And we created some clear-cut chances in the first half, but we couldn't convert them. Would you say that was where the game was lost?
I think Elliot created chances, and he should be taking more chances than he's taking at the minute, but he's creating them for himself. So yes, you can say we should have scored a couple of goals again, but again, we have previously put teams under pressure in packs, and we're not doing that.
Okay, and Poss, we got into some good positions, especially in the first half, but we just weren't and the players were making the right runs in the right positions, but the final ball just wasn't there, and that was compromising our attacking play. How did you see that?
To be honest, mate, I've no idea. I really haven't got a clue what to say to you, Chris, because I'm just disappointed tonight, because I thought first half we were the best side, and yeah, we've missed chances, yeah, we've made bad decisions, but we keep making these chances and we have to put them away, because chances win games, goals win games. It's just a disappointing night for me, because we were best side first half. We spoke at half time, wanted the lads to go out again. I just think we were a soft touch second half. The early goal looks just knocked the stuffing out of us, and we've got to have more belief in ourselves, because we're a great footballing side, we're a great set of lads, we've got some massive amount of talent, and at 1-0 I thought they went into the shell, and you ain't going to win games without belief. So yeah, you can have all the chances you want, you can miss as many as you want, but you need to keep that belief. and you need to keep going for 90, and I think we stopped. And that's not the side that Glenn, Heanor and myself have built. We don't stop working, we take pride in the shirt, and today I just think we lost a little bit of it. We need to see a reaction to that quickly.
If it goes down there, what about they want me?
Good tackle.
Shoulders down. Get it. Ranks. Yeah, right.
Okay, and Hamo, Poss mentioned the talent of the side, and there's undoubted talent in the players. Does some of the decision making on the pitch, do they need to play to their own strengths? Because it did feel at times that instead of taking the ball down and making the right pass, they seemed to just sort of panic and punt the ball into the air, really, which was playing to the strengths of Coventry United.
Well, yeah, there's lots of aspects to a game of football, isn't there? You know, it's easy for us to sit here and say, well, it looked like this and it looked like that. One thing I know for certain, and I agree with you, you know, we made some poor decisions tonight. Even our football at times started to look negative. You know, we're in a great position and we can take the ball forward, but we choose the easy pass, which then turns into a risky pass, a square pass back to a fullback or wherever, and all of a sudden that's just allowing them to come and press us high up the field. So yeah, that's the first time this season I really feel disappointed with what we've put out. 2 poor goals for me to concede as well. I don't know whether the guy was offside, but I'm sure we'll find out on the video. But the question I would ask is, how has a ball come from around about their fullback area and beat our 2 centre or our back 4, gone through, and the lads just run clean through on goal. You know, and even on that, when he's run clean through on goal, Whitey makes a first save, and there's nobody there to back it up. There's second half, I was pleased with the first half. Second half was just poor all over the place, and then we looked like we ran out of ideas. You have to accept that with younger lads, and you know, I want to stop calling them younger lads really, because they've put some great performance on, but with younger lads comes little bits of inconsistency. Whether tonight was one of them, because Coventry United aren't a bad side. Same as Glenn says, I didn't think they posed as much threat as I thought they might pose. And first half, we, you know, although the game looked good and we looked like we were, you know, it was a contest, I don't think anybody's tossed it off or not really worked tonight. But it's just, we're getting a little bit too predictable. Going up to Elliot, to be fair, I bet Elliot's gutted as well, because everybody talks about the chances he's missed, but he is making the vast majority of himself. You know, Elliot has gone from a scrawny 18-year-old and now he's put a bit of beef on. I think some of our other lads in there, because at times today it looked a little bit like men against boys, and when they got their tails up and they got the first goal and then the second goal, they were quite happy to run through us. I don't think the officials were great today either, to be fair. They gave to absolutely every appeal, and then, you know, when we've got valid stuff, they gave us nothing. So I'm disappointed with it, but it is what it is, and we if we take our chances, we're probably in that game. But did we deserve to win that game of football? No, not for me. I mean, after saying that, as I'm walking out second half, we put a great ball through. I think Sam Vickers has slid somebody through. We put a great ball through, and that's how it just changes. You know, the longer it goes, when you think, well, we're getting chances, even if they are made themselves, you've got to take one of them and you've got to put some pressure, because each time that, you know, the opposition's thinking to themselves, right, well, we've got away with another one, and then they just grew in confidence, and they bullied us at times in the game. But disappointed. On to Saturday. That's the time for reaction and changing it.
And Glenn, we'll just touch on Saturday finally. Shawbury at home. Will there be any changes to the team, and will he be looking for a reaction?
I don't know.
Just before I say that, Chris, I'd like to go on record and say the Midland Football League referees, in my opinion, were terrible last year. And in my opinion, they've been excellent this year, up until tonight. That guy was not strong enough, and he was influenced by their bench and their players all night. Having said that, that's not why we've lost 2-0, but that needs going on record. And touching on that again, I repeat, we've done well this season by earning the right to play football. We've been very good at playing football because we've got good footballers. We've been very good at stopping teams play football because we've had hard workers. Now, it's no coincidence that when you don't work hard, you can't play football. Right? On to Saturday, Nick Hall will be coming back. Possibly a couple of more additions to the squad. And we will make competition for places. And if anyone doesn't want to put a shift in, if anyone doesn't want to stop teams playing football, if anyone doesn't want to play football, then they need to leave this football club. Because we've built something, and we are strongly confident as a management team that it's not the end of that, they just need a rocket. So I would like to think Shawbury will be up against a different animal Saturday.
Okay, we look forward to the game on Saturday against Shawbury. Thank you.